Hey there, my name is Jacob Schwartz. I am Emfluence's software development director, and I have two young kids who love to shout and fight and barge in on meetings. At the beginning of the pandemic, this became too much to handle. Children were everywhere in my mental space. While I was trying to focus, they were in project management, where there were child subtasks. In coding, there were child HTML nodes. Children, let's talk about it. One thing that helped me was asking, what do my kids need? I identified focus activities. Think about one or two things that will keep your kids' minds going. Is it a live craft class or a Lego challenge a day? We did virtual summer school and abandoned a lot of it besides the live classes. Those live classes were short, but important. Next, there's no shame in a pandemic. Anyone who is shaming you to do everything at the same time is toxic. Label it. Someone else's toxic behavior is about them, not you. Speaking of no shame, what's an activity that turns your kids to zombies? For my kids, it's screen time. I wouldn't normally allow them so much time to zone out, but as I said, no shame in a pandemic. It'll reduce your stress and reduce weight on their emotions. As long as you've got those few focus activities, you can be confident their minds are not literally rotting. Next, block out some of your work calendar during each workday to spend with the kids. When it's in your work calendar, you won't have meetings invade that time. You can plan for your team to work around you, and you can be confident that it's actually going to happen. It could be a couple 30-minute windows to check in and do quick focus activities, or it could be a larger block once a day where your family goes for a walk together. Lastly, reset your expectations. In normal times, you could make up for a week or two of kids at home by putting in odd hours and working really intensely. You can't do that for months on end. Neuroscientists can measure the reduced productivity of a worker under stress. If you're spending all your time being stressed, you're probably not as productive as you're used to being, which might be making you feel even more stressed. Talk to your team about it. Talk openly about what really minimally needs to be covered in order to ship. Talk about what can be put off to moments when you're in the right mindset. Be open about expectations, reduce your stress, and you can probably be just as productive as you are right now, but a lot happier.